Yo, it's your boy D-Star coming to you live for the Trash Truck. I just listened to the Jeanie Buss interview on the Herd, and it was very interesting. I heard everything verbatim. Now, she was asked a lot of questions. One of the questions that was asked that kind of befuddled me, had me like, what? She said that she knew nothing about Byron Scott being fired because she was at a memorial service for Gary Shandling. It was a comedian that passed away a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And so she had her phone off. Then all of a sudden she heard buzzing and she found out Byron Scott was fired. She kind of was a person that was backing Byron Scott because she knew the situation, how dysfunctional the Lakers are. And she went on to say that considering the situation, Byron Scott was a good coach, which I find amusing. But that's what she said. And look, she was just blowing smoke up our ass, right? There's a lot of dysfunction that's going on between her and Jim Buss, and she acts like she completely knows nothing about basketball. Nothing, right? Like she didn't want to answer any basketball questions. She did. She said that something about records and showing, as long as we show that we gradually improve or some mess. But long story short, it was nothing that I really got out of that interview other than we need to give Jim Buss a fair chance to work things out, because you know this is a big summer. This is a big thing where Jim Buss is supposed to work his magic. But it's frustrating. I'm just gonna be honest. It's frustrating when she does interviews and it's this awkward tension whenever Jim Buss is brought up. Like she doesn't want to. She's walking on a thin rope. She doesn't want to say anything that's going to be too offensive. So she defends him while not being too detailed as far as why basketball operation. So that's Jim. He asked her, well, what's going to happen with Mitch Kupchak if Jim Buss gets fired? And she says, well, that's kind of up to Jim. Well, if you're firing Jim, how's it going to be up to Jim if you're firing Jim? So is it a package deal or what? Are you firing him or what? She wouldn't say, but it's too soon. She wouldn't say that anyway. So we had to wait a year to see what's going to happen. But I just felt like it was more smoke being blown up our ass. And you can't get an honest answer. And it just only made the front office look more dysfunctional by her always throwing this timeline in our face. We got this timeline. It's like she's slapping us in the face with this damn timeline. And I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated at Jeanie Buss because I feel like you see where the franchise is going. You know that this shit is basically went to crap. You have the power to fire this guy, but you won't fire him because some kind of pinky swear promise you got going on with your brother, or you're trying to honor this self-imposed deadline. I mean, if the guy's not doing his job, I mean, I feel like she could have and she should have fired Jim Buss. So I think she's waiting, and her thing is bringing in Phil Jackson. And if that's the plan, look at the Knicks. The Knicks were throwing a party when Phil Jackson was going to be general manager. Basketball operations. What are they saying now? They can't stand him. He's throwing triangle camps now, right? So I don't know what to say, man. I really don't know what to tell you guys, but it just feels like we're getting smoke blown up our ass, and this timeline keeps being thrown in our face. But one thing's for sure, we have to be patient. We have to let the Buss family. This is an alleged summer that they're going to. This is the alleged summer that they're going to make a big splash in free agency. I seen them do miracles with the CP3 trade, even though it got vetoed, with the Dwight Howard trade, and even though that went to shit. I've seen these guys work miracles. So it's possible Jim Buss can work up another miracle this summer. I don't know who he's going to hire as head coach. He did the right thing by firing Byron Scott. Hopefully he hires the right coach, because this is like the third coach within 6 years or 4 years. I don't know how many years, but you know. Oh, and another thing, you know, Jeanie Buss is the same one talking about, what did Jeanie Buss say? Anybody who doesn't want to sign with the Lakers, who doesn't want to sign with Kobe Bryant, is a loser. I just felt like throwing that in there. It's your boy D Star. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share. Peace.